Alright, it's official, The Boys is ending after season 5 and it's a good news. Now you would say, are you crazy? Are you mad? How is this a good news? Okay, don't worry, I'll definitely tell you my reasons for that, my thoughts on that, and I'm sure that you would agree to those reasons as well. Because the thoughts that I have that why season 5 should be the best end for The Boys are the same reasons why Eric Kripke, the creator of The Boys, he also have the same reason. So we'll discuss all of that, but hey, don't you worry, it doesn't mean that the universe of Boys is coming to an end. No, only The Boys, the main storyline of The Boys is ending after season 5. But we also have a few spin-offs, like the one that we really are witnessing is Gen V. We definitely know that Gen V is crucial to The Boys and The Boys is crucial to the Gen V, but more on that later. Okay, first let me tell you the reasons that why season 5 should be the perfect end for The Boys. Okay, now let me ask you, what is the one thing that drives you to watch The Boys? And I'm sure most of the people will say the fight between Butcher and Homelander. Everyone wants to see Butcher take revenge on Homelander and just end the Boys saga, because that is the one attraction thing that we have towards The Boys. I know there are other things as well, like how gruesome and how gore and how bad superheroes could be. We don't see that often, but we get to see it in Boys, and that's the thing of The Boys. But to be honest, the main reason why we watch Boys is to see Butcher finally get the revenge on Homelander. And let me remind you, in season 3, we almost had it. We almost had Butcher taking its revenge on Homelander, but Rand got in the way and all things got messed up. But yeah, the point I want to make is the fight between Butcher and Homelander, they can only stretch that fight for so long. And as I said, we almost got that fight in season 3. So they can only delay that fight to a certain extent. And if they do, alright, they are doing the 4th season, alright, they are doing in fact the 5th season. But just imagine waiting for years, waiting for 6th and 7th season to get that final fight between Butcher and Homelander. Now that really makes things repetitive in the story. And as the writers of the show, you can't push that barrier through which Butcher really goes head to head against Homelander. And as I said, we almost got that in season 3. So therefore, it will definitely become repetitive. And now here's another thing. At the end of season 3, they took a huge decision, which meant that Butcher is actually having a race against time to kill Homelander. Because we all know Butcher is slowly dying. He got almost 6 months or maybe a year. So definitely we have this stipulated time of 6 months to a year to finally get Butcher to have that revenge on Homelander, and we can't delay it further. I mean, yeah, of course you can do some things, you can put in some another plot in the story and just prolong the life of Butcher, but again, that won't serve the story too well, because it will just extend the seasons and it will just again make things repetitive in a certain way. So therefore, ending it in season 5 is the perfect spot, because say the end game of the Boys storyline has to be the fight between Butcher and Homelander, and they can only delay it for so long. Now let me tell you the second reason. The creator Eric Kripke himself have said that he always had a 5-season plan in mind. But now let me share how this decision of ending The Boys after season 5 is so big from the perspective of Amazon Prime Video, because you all know how big The Boys is in the grand scheme of things in terms of money to Amazon Prime Video, because for Prime Video it is one of the biggest IPs and it brings in a lot of money. And for the creator to have that courage and just say, no, I have a 5-season plan in mind and I'm going ahead with it and ending The Boys after season 5. Now that takes a lot of courage and I respect Eric Kripke for that. But hold on, as I said, that doesn't mean that the universe of The Boys is coming to a halt. No, we obviously got the 1st season of Gen V, and Eric Kripke said that Gen V will hopefully continue for a few more seasons now, and at least we know that the 2nd season of Gen V is going to come out, because Gen V and The Boys kind of go hand in hand, because we all know that Gen V's story is going to be crucial for the 4th season of The Boys, which is currently streaming, and the 4th season of Boys will also be very important for the 2nd season of Gen V, and the 2nd season of Gen V is going to be important for the final season of The Boys, that is season 5. Therefore, Gen V and The Boys kind of go hand in hand, and therefore they act as a big overarching story, and therefore they are very important. And by the way, season 2 of Gen V is currently under production, and season 5 of The Boys will actually go into production this November, and they will shoot deep into 2025. So expect season 5 of The Boys to come out in 2026. Now these are just my predictions. But what about some of the spin-offs? Because a while back, a new spin-off of The Boys was also announced, and it was named as The Boys Mexico. So yeah, they are doing that as well, but they also have a few other spin-offs which they haven't announced yet, and at least there's going to be one more spin-off which hasn't been announced. So basically this is the future of the Boys universe. The main storyline of the Boys will end after season 5, then we'll have Gen V season 2 and hopefully some other seasons of Gen V as well, and then we obviously have The Boys Mexico, and then we also have at least one new spin-off which hasn't been announced yet, but we can expect another few spin-offs out of that. So yeah, as I said, the universe of Boys is not ending anytime soon, but definitely the main story of the Boys is ending after season 5, and yes, how I think the entire season of the Boys saga will end. So we'll have this season 4 of the Boys, and then we'll have season 2 of Gen V, and then we'll have the final season of the Boys, and after that we can see the Boys Mexico. And please don't forget to share your thoughts on all of this in the comments given below. You can check out my discussion on the first 3 episodes of The Boys season 4 out here, and you can also check out some other videos on my channel as well. And as always, thank you so much for watching.